Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
Check your privilege. Leanne McAdoo here in Austin, Texas. It's the day after the whitest show on earth, Oscars So White. I just want to find out what people thought of that lecture fest. Is the Oscars racist, and how weird is that because it's all liberals?
Well, I'm here at the Academy Awards, otherwise known as the White People's Choice Awards.
We're wondering about people's opinion on the Oscars. The Oscars So White. Did you tune in? What do you think about that?
I didn't tune in. I'm a film major, and I didn't tune in protest for it. So I don't know what happened at all. I've been reading articles all day on Facebook, and the results were less than satisfactory. So of course they were. That's why I didn't watch them. I'm not really interested anymore in what goes on, and I'm kind of interested to see where the actors and things of that sort go this year with how they do their movies and their work, so we'll stay tuned for next year.
And so he also pointed out, this is the 88th year, whereas 71 at least other years there haven't been any other black actors nominated, so why this year?
I think, why this year's so much controversy? Yeah. I think people are just finally upset. I think with Trayvon Martin and all that stuff, resurfacing this year, not just that it just started happening again, but resurfacing in the media this year, I think people are just above all years fed up. Yeah. So I think that's where the frustration comes from. People are finally just like, you know what, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I watched the beginning where Chris Rock was talking.
And what, did you agree with his monologue?
I don't feel like we should boycott because, then we would boycott a lot of things, but I do feel like there hasn't been a lot of black nominees in really anything, and I do feel like it should change, I guess. Maybe I'm kind of saying it because I am black, but yeah.
You see all these writers and producers and actors, they don't hire black people. And they're the nicest white people on earth. They're liberals. Jeez.
Do you think we should boycott that? Do you think Hollywood is racist?
No, I don't think Hollywood is racist. I think that they're just choosing what they think is best. At least I hope so.
As far as the films?
As far as the films go, yeah. I think it was finally deserved for Leonardo DiCaprio. So I think I'm a big fan, so I think that he deserved it.
Absolutely. Do you agree, though, with what Chris Rock said when he said, we're here in liberal Hollywood, you guys are supposed to be the nice white people. Why aren't you giving us good roles? And
yeah, I guess that's very true. I guess that Hollywood already has kind of predestined roles for black people, I guess, because I feel like black people play the same kind of roles in movies. But I don't know, maybe some people will push the boundaries of that eventually.
I'd imagine there's racism everywhere, honestly. I don't follow the Oscars that much. I'm just glad Leo finally got one. Yeah. I could say that much.
What do you think about the fact that he used his one Oscar-winning shot to talk to people about climate change, and it seemed to be a very politically motivated event last night?
He's always been that kind of guy, though. I'm pretty sure he also has his own charity for things like that as well. So it's good to see that at least someone in Hollywood actually cares about what's going on with other people other than their money.
Hollywood is sorority racist. It's like, we like you, Rhonda, but you're not a Kappa.
Do you think that Hollywood is racist?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, no, I definitely do. And I don't think it's just about people not getting nominated. It's also about there not being opportunities for black people. There aren't stories given for blacks, from the black narrative and whatnot. So
what about Asian actors or Indian actors?
Yeah, no, clear across the board of any other minority other than what's the majority, which is white. I think there should be more representation.
First of all, I don't even like Oscars anymore. I grew up in the old days, okay? I grew up when it comes to the romantic era, so to say. I don't know any of the controversies because, first of all, I don't want to give them any power. Because when we thrust all this energy into the negative becomes more powerful, more solid, as Alex Jones many times talks about, okay? So when it comes to them, they're always going to have an agenda. But you know what? We're better than that because we stand together as a crowd. And if they want to create controversies or whatever, they're going to do it one way or another.
I want to say, put on these glasses or start chewing concrete.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Time to take a stand, boys.
I'm Alex Jones, and like Rowdy Piper, I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick globalist butt. It's time for all of you, the Infowars, and myself included, to take our fight to the next level and to help the public put the sunglasses on. The metaphor for expanding your awareness, researching what's happening, and admitting that there's a global elite establishing a planetary tyranny. And I was just thinking about it today. It's leap year coming up on Monday. That only happens every 4 years at the end of February. And this is the best time ever to promote liberty and freedom everywhere. We got Super Tuesday coming up next week. And it's important for Americans to be involved in their political process, but not just in their political process, in every action you take with what you talk about and the products you buy and what you promote. You affect change in the world. We don't just vote at the ballot box. We vote with our dollars. We vote with our feet. We vote with our actions. And that's why for leap year, running from this Friday evening right through Monday evening, we're running the biggest sale in the history of 20 plus years of Infowars and Infowars.com. The leap year special only comes around every 4 years. 30% off all products at InfowarsStore.com and free shipping on top of the discounts that are already there. This is a major loss leader with some of the products, but overall it will help us fund the Infowars operation and get our reporters out there across the world covering what's happening. The planet is ready to wake up. People are ready for the truth. But to do that, those of you already awake have to redouble your efforts spreading the word and directing people to good sources of pro-human information like Infowars.com, my syndicated radio show, the nightly news, and more. I'll be back this Sunday live, 4 to 6 p.m. with the Sunday radio show as well. But in the meantime, take the time out to visit InfowarsStore.com or InfowarsLife.com to find the specific nutraceuticals and take advantage of the biggest specials yet on true game-changing products that are simply amazing. Like Survival Shield Nation Iodine X2. Most people are iodine deficient, and most iodine out there is bound to other compounds, so you don't really absorb it. Our research shows this is the purest, strongest, most focused, good halogen ever. And what it does is simply amazing. Read the 5-star reviews at InfowarsLife.com today and take advantage of the biggest sale ever in Infowars history. And on top of that, I finally want to thank all of you that have spread the word about the broadcast and that have supported us and our sponsors and bought the products at InfowarsStore.com. Because without you, none of this would have been possible. My pledge to you is that I will keep the sunglasses on, and this operation will be a sunglass factory in the metaphor or the allegory of they live, and that we will help humanity take the blinders off, come out of the cave, and defeat this globalist system that's being constructed. Now back to Infowars Nightly News and more. I'm Alex Jones.
Take a stand, boys. You know what? You got a little courage. Stand up for yourself.
Waging war on corruption. It's Alex Jones coming to you live from the front lines of the Infowar.
The Oscar winners give a press conference and how to buy a sailboat as...